You know, Mark Twain said, the two most important days of your life are the day you're born and the day you remember why. Why am I here? What am I doing here? How often do we ask that? Oh my gosh, what's this all about? It's so simple, and we make it so difficult. It is simple. We're the ones to make the change. You know, this physical world right now seems pretty tough. And if we're cultivating gratitude, a grateful heart, it's not about looking at this physical world, because we'll see a lot of things that we can't be grateful for. We can't be grateful for violence. We can't be grateful for war. We can't be grateful for man's inhumanity to man. We can't be grateful for unkindness and greed and everything else. Those things, they're here on this world. What Griselda so beautifully opened us with is we need to strengthen that spiritual muscle that looks at something so much bigger. That part of us that knows there's something more. We can call it spirit, we can call it God, we can call it the presence, we can call it universal intelligence or creativity, whatever you want to call it. It's that energy where goodness is and resides. And when we break open and realize, wow, that's what I am, that we are in divine partnership with spirit. We're in partnership. And when we open and accept that truth, our life changes. We can, every moment, this is what I wrote, that I feel like what my reason to be here is, why I was born. To wake up. Yes, I quote that too. That's right. I think that means binky, but whatever. Okay. And realize that each moment and every breath is a gift. Will you just take a minute right now, just not a minute, but a few seconds, and just realize the miracle of your life right here, that you can breathe, that you can talk, you can walk, all the things that you have, and the things you don't have, of course, are there for a reason too, but just to breathe into this moment is a gift. I heard, I'll talk about Brother David Steindl-Rast. Do you know who he is? He's a Benedictine monk, and he's known as the grandfather of gratitude. He has spoken around the world. He started a big, he talks about gratefulness. I can't remember but he started a lot of different things. He was in Northern California for a long time and had a center there that was all about gratefulness and gratitude and living a grateful life. And he said that all religion starts with the mystical. And we know at the mystical level, all religions are basically the same. That we all know there's one. We know that. But here's what he says. When he, let me just tell you, he's 97 years old. He's a Benedictine monk. He's beloved all over the world for his simple message of gratitude. And here's why he said we all should start our day with this. We should live our lives with ongoing awareness of the constant miracle we live in. Constant. He said, when he teaches, he talks about gratitude is the most instantaneous way to be happy. You get an immediate result. When Griselda was talking about the gratitude journal, and if you're doing what you think you should do, no, you have to go into that heart of yours and break it open, and what are you grateful for? And your happiness meter will just rise up, because gratitude leads us to something bigger. We can't be looking at the world. We could be thinking about there's something greater here. There's something bigger going on right here and now. The problem is, many of us are chronic complainers. Grumbling and happiness and gratitude are learned behaviors. I'll take the happiness out of there, but grumbling and gratitude are learned behaviors. It's something we have to practice and do. Think about this. How many of you sometimes, once in a while, open the refrigerator that might have a lot of food in it and say, there's nothing to eat? Or, girls, Kirk, don't look at the bed when you get home, okay? Go to your closet filled with all the clothes that you have purchased and say, there's nothing to wear. We have a choice. We can either go out immediately to a restaurant and get some food, go to the store and buy your 4th pair of black pants that's just like the other ones you have, but at least you have something new around. Or you can just hold on and be a victim and grumble and complain about it all day. Or you can try again and look in the refrigerator, all the food that's been purchased by you or someone in the family, and find something to eat. Or really, if you don't have anything, get to the market, And we have a choice. I'm sure in our closets there are plenty of things to wear for any occasion we could ever be called to go to. We have to not have a membership in the complaining club. We have to start doing something more. We have to start realizing how beautiful life really is in the spiritual realm. I want to read to you something that Hafez, I brought up Brother David because he was the one who said about the Sufis. He'd talk a lot about the Sufis. He brought together the Sufis, the Jews, and the Hindus together because he believed in interfaith religion. And he talked about the mysticism in all of them. And Hafez and Rumi are my 2 favorite Sufi mystics. But Hafez has a quote called, "The seed cracked open." And things just jump out at me sometimes, and this jumped out at me. He said, "It used to be when I woke up in the morning, I could say with confidence, 'What am I going to do today?' That was before the seed cracked open." That was before the seed cracked open. Now, Hafez is certain there are 2 of us housed in this body. There are 2 of us housed in this body. Now, when I wake up, all the internal instruments play the same music. God, what love mischief can we do today for the world? What love mischief can we do today? What little random acts of kindness or good thoughts can we send out today? Because today is the day we have to do our best, to make sure that we can be grateful for the actions we've taken. The beauty of this is, it doesn't matter if you were pretty mean or nasty yesterday. Every single day, every single moment, we have the chance to choose again. We can choose to be reactive to life, and you keep reacting to what you don't have or what there isn't or what there's not enough is. Guess what you're going to get? More of the same, because you're feeding that same circle of not enoughness. And I'll tell you, not enoughness is what it is absolutely not going to keep you in that attitude of gratitude. You've got to start thinking of all the goodness there is. We can have a proactive approach to life, which is just what Hafez was talking about. What love mischief can we get into for the world today? How can I partner with God, open up, and know there's something more that wants to express through me, as me, in me, everything else right now, today? Because that's our job. That's what we're here for. The Apostle Paul said, to start living gratefully, what do? Well, here's what he said. I have learned this one thing, that whatever circumstance I'm in, I am to be grateful. Now, our friend Rumi, my boyfriend Rumi, said, the wound is the place the light gets in. If we're open to understanding that life is for us and not against us, the hard times in our life, if we look at this pain that's going on today in the world and the wars, we can see that it can bring us closer to God. Our faith gets stronger. Now, there's times we know when our light goes out. right? Well, it doesn't go out, it just gets dim. I want you right now to think of the times that your light has been dim and someone else decided to share their light with you, to make your life better. Because those are the moments that make the biggest difference. When we're having trouble, when we're feeling down and out, and somebody comes to let us know we're appreciated or cared for, or that we matter. What happens to us? Not only do we feel better, but we want to go out and share the same thing. That's going to make this world a better place. When we can start knowing and recognize and be honest, my light is dim, and somebody else is there for you. If you're locking it up or hiding it up, not going to work. But if you're open, we'll share our light with each other and make this world a brighter and better place. I know we can do it. So whatever's going on right now, if there's a wound or a problem or trouble, know that there's something good that wants to come forth and teach you. And if your life is wonderful and joyful, you've got something to share because you're needed. Your light is needed. We need each other right now and always. The beautiful Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a person is not where they stand in moments of comfort and confidence, but where they stand at times of challenge and controversy." So let's just take this moment now together as we've ignited the energy. We'll close in prayer, and each of us, I invite you just to hold something right now in your mind, in your heart, where love and light needs to be shared and rekindled so healing happens in this moment. Just hold that space, that place, that person, that thing, those people, wherever it is. Just hold it in your mind and your consciousness, in your heart, and may we know together that right where we are, right where everything is, God is, love is, light is, spirit is, it's there now. The goodness is there. There's healing that wants to be revealed in every moment, in everything, in every moment there is. There's goodness that is possible and waiting to be accepted and known. And what we know in this moment is wherever our energy is focused, when we send the light, it transcends time and space. Goodness, love, kindness is shared throughout time and space, anywhere, in the distance, that we can do our work. We can hold that light, and as that light is going out and healing places and people, that we feel that work being done in us. As we send our love and gratitude, it is an instantaneous result that we are lifted in consciousness, that our heart is open, that we are available to the infinite goodness of spirit that is ever present. So in your own heart and mind, just send out that light. Send out those prayers. Send out the knowing that love and kindness and goodness are doing their work right now, in and through us and throughout the universe. We see it, we know it. We say, thank you, God, for knowing this and holding it. And together we say, and so it is. And just as we were praying and knowing, I felt the bridges of light spreading out through the world, connecting us as ways, as fairways to send the healing energy. You are amazing. Thank you for being my family, my community. Love you all, and so it is.